Hey, good morning, everybody. Tractor Ben. I know this isn't a tractor, but probably a lot more people own outdoor power equipment than own tractors, being as I work at a dealership that does a little bit of all of it. I just wanted to talk to you a minute about pre-engineered fuels and my personal experience. Just an opinion. Everybody has one, just like a lot of things. We all have one. So, my opinion on the pre-engineered fuels, being around it a few years, seeing what comes and goes from the shop. And again, we sell all of these products, except for the Aspen at this current moment, which is newer to our market here in North America, as it is a Swedish thing. It's a Swedish product, a little more environmentally conscious, doesn't have near the additives, only has 3 ingredients in it. They actually came by, gave us that to give it a try, see what we think about it, but no one is paying me for this, so straight up opinion. Obviously, I'm a Stihl fan, have been my whole life, but I do not discriminate. I also have a nice 525 Husqvarna pole saw there that I really come to enjoy. It has made light work of a lot of trimming that would have made it hard on me just with a saw alone. So, obviously, when you buy a brand name of product, everybody is pushing out a 50-to-1 pre-engineered fuel these days. Stihl's is called a MotoMix. When you buy a case of it for residential use, you can double your warranty at any Stihl dealer. It basically cuts out 99 out of 100 problems you might possibly have out of a new piece of equipment, because the problems that we see at Hoyer Equipment is mostly and very largely due to automotive fuels not being suitable for your modern air-cooled engines on power equipment. The quality wanes. It's not the same at all as what they are designed to run on. So, obviously, MotoMix with your Stihl. Husqvarna has one. Same thing as in a Red Max, because Husqvarna owns Red Max these days. They sent us the Aspen, like I said, but I have been running the 50-to-1 TruFuel, which you can find at most major retailers, auto parts stores, farm stores. They're very widely known. Average is probably $18 to $20 for the 110-ounce bottle. You say, geez, that's expensive. But if you take into account the time you buy the oil, you buy a good synthetic oil, which is what all these have in them, and then you go buy a non-ethanol fuel of at least a 90 octane, you're going to pay $3 to $4 a gallon for that. So that and the oil, plus your time to drive to the gas station, mix it up, and no matter what you put in it, that fuel's still only good for 30 days that comes from a gas station. This stuff is good for 6 years until you open it, and then it's good for 2 years. It does not go stale or flat or lose octane until after that point. So there's a huge gain there, and for most homeowners, you don't use your equipment every day like the professional people that make a living with it. So it would actually benefit you to invest in some of these fuels. Just an opinion again, because otherwise the automotive fuels, you're going to see fuel line corrosion, you're going to see carburetor decay, degradation. We replace a lot of carburetors. It costs more to rebuild one by the time you add shop labor in these days as it does to just replace it, quickly tune it, get it on the machine, and get it back to the owner. So, things to take into account. I myself personally, unless forced during a storm, will not ever mix my own fuel again. I am, after years of using it, am a believer. Do I know for sure that one is any better than the other? No. Do I have any scientific proof to back that up? Absolutely not. I'm not a scientist. But what I have noticed is, again, I have to give the Aspen credit. I ran this jug through said backpack blower yesterday. Really getting after it. Had a lot of work to do, and it performed just like it did with the TruFuel, with one notable difference. The aromatics. I did not notice near the smell or off-put of fume. It was a cleaner burning product just by my nose. I didn't have any headache after being in tighter spaces or up against a house or anything like that, like you typically do get with automotive fuels. Not to say I really get one with the TruFuel, but less ingredients can't be bad, kind of like our food. So at least as you see this coming into the market here in North America, don't be afraid to try it. Price wise, I think you're going to come out probably a little bit better on the Aspen 2 right now. Aspen stands for 2-stroke mix, so it's a 50-to-1, just like it says right there. And no, it is not automotive fuel, not made the way automotive fuel is. It's a completely different compound at the molecular level, so it's hard to compare the two other than the cost differential. But on this one, you're getting 1.3 gallon or 5 liter. On the bigger TruFuel, you get 110 ounces or 3.253 liter. Quite a bit of difference in how much, and they're pretty close to the same price, jug for jug. So the win on price consciousness would have to go there. Obviously, the Stihl is going to be higher because it's the manufacturer's thing, and you're going to buy that pretty much when you go to double your warranty. Same thing with Husqvarna, same thing with Red Max, so forth and so on. I'm sure the other manufacturers that I am not used to do a similar thing, but that's what we're seeing here. So appreciate you guys watching. Please hit the like and subscribe. Keep these little tractor bin videos coming if you like them. Thank you guys, and have a great rainy Monday.